got Chicago to start out. So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Durant is out there with Tracy McGrady. And it's LeBron James. And it's Yao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Giddey, following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Here's Jokic. Pass to Giddey. Gets an open look and hits.
Some guys just understand. How to generate points. He's one of them.
Now here's Durant. Passes it to O'Neal. Outside for Durant. Here's McGrady. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset.
Giddey the pass to Jokic. Here's Giddey. Defended by Durant to the wing right side. Jokic. That one a little long. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Stolen by Allen. Giddey the pass to Jokic. And he makes that one.
And just paying attention to the details, it makes great reads offensively. Jokic is so comfortable with the catch and shoot.
Now here's Durant. There's the double team with Allen. McGrady outside. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
And in the history of the game, few players LeBron's size have handled the ball as well as he does.
Here's Giddey, guarded by KD. Ball's knocked loose, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. McGrady outside. Shaq kicks to McGrady. Another three for Chicago.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Here's Giddey. Stolen by Durant. Here's McGrady. It's deflected. Here's Edwards. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And this is big for Edwards, his confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now here's Durant. Launches a three, and there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Shaq. McGrady's got 9.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter, and it's Jokic missing. Chicago leading by 6. And here is KD. McGrady outside. 6 on the shot clock. No one near James as he lets it go. Another three for Chicago.
It was already difficult enough to stop LeBron. Now he's got the consistency from range.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Up going with the new group. 1:36 left to play in the first. Iverson dishes to Anthony. Fades away. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, the defender in position there and with the height advantage. The fade away was really his only choice, but still a tough shot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Iverson. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Anthony in the corner. Poke loose. Paul George with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Porzingis has got the ball. And Leonard gets it to go.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Oh, here's Edwards. It's tipped. Porzingis with the steal. Kicks to Leonard. Another three for Chicago.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Poked away. Leonard with the steal. And Davis wide open. He shoots. And they get it back. And it's off from three-point range. To the inside. Here's Anthony. No good again that time. And so it's Chicago with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, they've got Simmons. Davis is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George into the three, the small forward.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Iverson outside. Edwards against Porzingis. Here's Allen, and it's sent back by Leonard.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
Davis with the bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here is Yao. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down. And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards a part of a class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
Denver making a switch here. Here's Iverson. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer is right on target. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
And the touch from deep. Jokic recognizes when he should look to shoot from that area.
Here's Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis. Denver trails by 19. Jokic with it, picked up by Davis. Iverson passes to Jokic. And here is Anthony over George. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Jokic.
Yeah, they got into a nice flow this quarter.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Leonard.
Oh! So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
Anthony, the pass to Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
It's sent back down by Simmons. Denver trails by 17. Anthony, the pass to Giddey. To the middle, here's Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
Leonard, the pass to Porzingis. Kicks it out to Leonard. Lets it go. And again, Chicago, no good. Anthony on the wing. Here's Garnett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Garnett. Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. McGrady outside. Shoots. And he gets the jumper to drop. McGrady's got 11 points.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Outside for Durant. Back to McGrady. And here comes the break. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Allen's checked in. .51 seconds left to play here in the half. The three from Iverson buries the long-range jumper. Iverson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Now, here's Yao. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
LeBron James.
The Nuggets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Nikola Jokic.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
I mean, he was a second-round pick and now an MVP caliber player. Nikola Jokic has become one of the best offensive centers literally we have ever seen. He can dish it, drive it, shoot it from deep. Incredible touch. This guy is as good as it gets. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw, good. Jokic. And Jokic drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Out to the right wing. Shaq kicks to James. Over Edwards. Here's Yao.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. Garnett out there with Edwards. Then it's Allen. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Giddey in at the 1.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
It's 2-on-1. Kicks it out to Garnett. Denver passing it around. And here's Jokic outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead. KD passes to O'Neal. McGrady outside. They get it back. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Here's Giddey. It's Allen on the wing. Garnett trying to break loose. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Ray Allen.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Out to KD. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. KD's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Giddey, defended by Yao. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Denver. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Simmons with it. Here's Davis. Can't hit from in close. Down low. Here's Anthony. Simmons with the defensive effort. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 10-point game.
The defense on George a little too tight there. But to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
It's his first trip to the line. And, Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why Kevin has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age.
Chicago leading by 12. Here's Davis, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points. He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Charity stripe shot and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
And this is Edwards' game. And when he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Davis. Back to Leonard. There's the triple. Tries again. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 5. He dishes it to Anthony. From past the arc. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Davis. For Denver, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And he hits the first of 3. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Anthony Davis. And he sinks the second.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And he nails the third.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Iverson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And they continue to control the glass.
Count the basket.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
Edwards with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Edwards.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Nobody near Leonard. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Leonard's got 12 in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Kicks it out to Allen. Another 3 for Denver.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Simmons. And they double up Simmons. The shot by George, wide open. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. George has got 7 points for the quarter. Now Iverson. Now the pass to Carmelo. Offensive rebound. Yao. And he banks in the layup.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size. Exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Takes it out to Leonard. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. 15 points in the game.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And the rejection by Giannis. Basket good. Here's Porzingis. Drives to the hoop.
He's a really big man. Kristaps has insane handles for someone who is 7'3". Normally it's hard for players that tall to keep the ball on the bounce.
And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll get... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Ben Simmons is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Paul George, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Denver trails by 11. Anthony with it, now guarded by Porzingis. Giddey, no good. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The offensive game of Leonard continues to get better. He's just so efficient on this end.
The drive by Iverson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
Outside for George. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Porzingis can't hit. They get a chance to cut the deficit to within 10. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Anthony's got it back down to within single digits for Denver. Simmons looking it over. Back to Giannis. The three from George. Bangs home the trifecta. And Chicago leads by 12.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
The three from Iverson. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The shot by George, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jokic, he's checked in for Yao. Some changes for Chicago. From deep, Jokic gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice touch on the jump shot. Jokic's shooting ability changes his team's definition of spacing.
KD draws the double. McGrady. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Giddey the pass to Jokic. Here's Iverson. Again, the Nuggets score.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
KD draws the double. He kicks to McGrady. Anthony on the double team. James outside. No good on that one. And the Nuggets going the other way. Pulls up on the elbow. Off the left rim and out. And so James will bring it up for Chicago. 22 is their biggest lead.
I mean, running the court with the speed of a guard. Hard to keep up with Durant once he gets out in the open floor.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 11. There's a minute 40 left to play in the final quarter. To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. McGrady passes to O'Neal. Edwards brings the double team. The three from KD.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds. And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Chicago?
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
Allen against Durant. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Durant for the three. Another three for Chicago.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
No problems knocking that one down. And Chicago leads by 11.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
I love what we saw from them tonight, and I'm sure they'll try to replicate it next time out.
The sneaky athleticism of Jokic, reminding everyone that he's capable of hammering it down on those alley-oops.
Edwards brings the double team. James, no good. Lets the three fly. Edwards can't hit. McGrady left side.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
Tell me this isn't